is not that good, but there's some parts that are funny going on. But oh, and this is after I kept changing my backgrounds because they had the nerve to talk about terrorists, and I had to point out that ISIS fucking runs Syria, and you know what Vlad told me? It was that's the way war works. So let me get this straight: ISIS, the Muzzies, I'm supposed to hate, but they won a war, so they get to take over Syria. That's cool. You don't think that's suspicious? That's how arrogant these fuckers are. I mean, Lev's not arrogant. I really don't understand his deal. I don't know if it's just
he's Ukrainian, right?
Yeah, but he ain't no fucking. I don't think he's Jewish neither. I think he's like some kind of Mithra worshiper or something.
I think he's a Jew.
Yeah, but I don't think he's like. I think he's into something different.
I think he might be Gnostic. Actually, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's all occultic. It's all occult. Oh, I asked to do if he was a Frankist too. On top of it, because he was like every bad thing, Vlad. Oh, are you Frankist, dude? On top of it, like, so let me get this straight. You want us to keep giving our money both to Ukraine and Israel, and you have a red and black Nazi flag that you put a Star of David on, and like I was blown away by this. Like the you understand how rich oligarchs are, that they can't imagine that you know anything, and if you do know anything, they just try to bulldoze you until you don't.
I guess they're right to assume that, though. I guess, right?
You know what? In fairness, let me be fair to Vlad. He was absolutely right to assume that, without a doubt. Absolutely right to assume that. Although I feel like I was brought on there so they could do an ambush debate or some shit. I think Vlad said, let me talk to this guy, because Vlad demanded he take it down, as far as I know. So that means whatever the fuck Vlad was up to didn't work out, and he didn't look good. And that's why he wanted taken down. And I know the guy from Mumford & Sons brought Jimmy on because he and ambushed him with Israel questions, and Jimmy tried to not talk to him about it. He's like, hey, we'll talk about other stuff because, I like you. You're not going to like it, I'm sure. And you know how you be polite to people that are your friends because it's an emotional thing for them to learn everything they value. I mean, I don't have that sympathy for anybody no more. I don't care if you love America or whatever. You worship the devil. I don't care how you feel about it. Sorry. I'm sorry that the thing you pretended to believe in, you're the exact opposite. And for some reason, I'm supposed to be sensitive to that. But I'm not a Christian. See, unlike fake-ass Christian, I'm not a Christian. So I don't have none of that love and compassion for people.
But your
just
main
remember
enemy is
outfit and told you you're an asshole. Just remember that, assholes. What?
You're constantly going after the Satanists, though, the inversion of everything good. That's who
dude, Satanists are such dorks. It's not. They're not even. That's like a hot topic mall store to find maybe a good psychopath. Now, if they say Hasatan, then you're talking to some real. Somebody who believes in Hasatan.
Is it dash Satan?
No, just one word. Satan. Hasatan.
Is it Hebrew?
I don't fucking care. Okay, let's just play me yelling at Lev. Now, this is really
gonna play you yelling at him.
That's all I got. I'm sorry, guys. All I got is me yelling.
Can I say I like Lev? He's a friend of mine.
I stopped yelling at several points to tell him I like him. Okay. And around him. And it's not like how a lot of people think. But here's what the rumor about them that is true is the level of smug fucking arrogance that came off of your buddy Vlad. Your mic. Okay. You better change your name. You better Americanize your motherfucking name next time you talk to me that way. Before you tell me what's what. You should give your money to my country forever. And dude, to try to gaslight me about what a Zionist is really irritating. I'm on a news show. I don't know how to stress that to you enough. I'm on a news show. Again, Jason Giorgiani, very smart guy. You'll notice didn't set me off because he didn't come at me with mid-wit bullshit as if I haven't heard it before. I thought I was going to talk to somebody interesting, not a toe in the line, Project Mockingbird, fucking NATO parrot. So you bring me Giorgiani. I'm joking. I got to go do everything. Dude, I love you, dude. You're great.
All right, Kurt, thank you very much.
Not against your buddy either, but I'm going to yell at him because he's wrong. That's all.
No, look, we haven't even scratched the surface, I think, of the kind of things that we need to talk about. Last point that I'm going to say, though, not but just the general, you're even curious about or interested in anything that's being talked about on the other side. Because here's the thing. Imagine if one day, not you, but somebody else were to come up with, some explanation as to why actually we should support Ukraine. They'd lose all their followers. They'd lose all their friends.
Buddy, it still says on my live stream, if I minimize Ukraine, they'll steal my money. Google will steal my money. So, no, I'm not the mainstream position. I'm the fringe. So you're acting as if throwing our money down that toilet hole is the fringe. No,
the fringe is very popular. It's extremely popular. You know
But
why?
why? Because it's your fault. Because it's your fault. If you
tell
fucked up, the
somebody-
leaders fucked up, then the fringe becomes popular, and that's your fault. And that's what you say about Iran, and you are saying, well, Matt, it's your fault.
Isn't it true that if you say the sky is blue, nobody wants to pay attention? If you say the sky is purple, then all of a sudden everybody becomes interested.
I don't care. I always tell the truth.
That's how
I don't give it.
works, right? People are always after the juicy part.
Okay, I'm not trying to do some occult magic Bernays manipulation bullshit. I fucking hate that shit. I told you there ain't no left and right. I'm an exoteric. I almost said terrorist.
Yeah.
Exoteric. I'm exoteric. No more secrets. No more secrets, motherfuckers. You don't get to keep another fucking secret ever again. That's my policy towards the U.S. and towards the West and towards NATO. You don't get to have no more secrets, you fucks. And if it destroys the country because I know the bad things you did, good. Did you get it? The truth is all that matters, not your dumb fucking country, not your fucking friend. That's why what you're saying, I understand in the upper echelons. Yeah, no, you just guilt someone by association because what matters is relationships. And that could be just Putin propaganda. If I tell you the truth and it helps Putin, I don't give a fuck. Do you get that? I don't care.
It seems like
I'm not playing soccer. I'm not a European. I don't care about soccer.
It seems like the ultimate. It seems like the ultimate loosh harvesting. What? If you catch my drift.
That's what a troll is. I don't troll. I tell
You don't think people's loosh? You don't think people's loosh is being activated?
Let me sign off this, Jeffrey. Love, it's been a great time talking to you. Tell your friend Vlad I'm sorry, and he looks great in a Frisian cap like a little elf.
All right. I'm
sorry for the conspiracies and Zion and Zionism.
Kurt, I'm just saying, I think you're a fantastic loosh activator. And I think that people who are after this mindset of knowing that they have the secret knowledge, it's the most popular thing in the world right now.
I didn't say I have nothing. I just said if I think I know something is true, and if you could correct me, your friend is incapable of correcting me because he doesn't have the truth. So
no, because you were always saying that you know already.
I will not tolerate. I will not tolerate midwit shit. Yo, if you think I haven't had this conversation, go look up Sitch and Adam with me. I've already been through this stupid shit. And that's so your friend bringing that up is like some old globalist fuckhead shit to try to sell that to me. Yo, I'm not even that bright, and I'm we're all beyond the thing that your well-to-do friends think is important. And they do not understand how have cocked up. But the Epstein files are out. Your buddy didn't read them. That's why he tried to downplay them. But go read them. That Satanist Pizzagate shit is real. So fuck all of the people you know that work in government and work at a think tank. Fuck them. It's over, assholes. It's over. I'm sorry. You failed. The fruits of your works have been despicable. We didn't get anything out of what NATO promised. We got nothing. We got our kids trafficked. Well, I don't have kids, but you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I'm late. All right. See, I get caught up, dude. But you rule that. I love you, man.
Right.
I don't know.
Thank you so much for coming in.
It's all right, midwit talk. That's all.
One last thing. A very important person in my life said something to me when it comes to seeing how maybe when I talk to some people, I'm not paying as much attention to what.
Yo, it's too skippy. It's making me mad. But he kept trying to push that stupid point. Well, if you say the sky is blue, no one cares. But if you say it's purple, everyone's interested. Dude, you're on a podcast called Breaking the Rules where you talk to people about Nazi time travel. What the fuck are you talking about? You see how he kept making it like, but you know how people are. Yeah, people get, they might turn on Ukraine. Good. Yeah, I do know how people are. They're sick of being lied to. That's how I am. Aren't you? Why are you? Oh, because God bless you, you're in the class that's doing it. And I don't know your degree of complicity in it is very strange. Look, the Atlantic Council is one of the most fucked up Dr. Strangelove ass creepy fucking Noahide techno state scumbag Zerbigniew Brzezinski piece of shit. Fuck that think tank, dude, for real. I mean, really fuck that think tank. He tried to be like I wasn't gentlemanly at the end with that guy. And I'm like, yo, dude, millions of people are dead from this. Fuck that gentleman shit. What are you joking? Are you gonna have a gentlemanly conversation with a Nazi who actually is not they didn't take their kids to a fucking drag show. They literally did the bullet holocaust. The one that made, was it Himmler so sick, or Goebbels? He goes, it's got to be a better way. Let's get gas instead, because this is too gross, and people are going to be really upset. That's how fucked Ukrainian Nazis were. The ones they applauded in Canada. Yaroslav Hunka. That's where he was from, the Waffen-SS, the bullet holocaust, it's called. So let me get this straight. Now you're going to tell me those guys are cool because some fucking Ukrainian rabbi said that they're cool for political reasons because he doesn't give a shit.
Well, Kurt, we got to let the think tanks do the thinking for us, you know?
Yeah, it really is. I told him it's a fart tank, and I don't know, like, you know, just fucking eat some. Oh man, I want some Ukrainian food now. I'm thinking.
I mean, Kurt, look at the people behind you. They're doing a lot of thinking. The people behind you.
Yeah, it's a right. Well, you get tired from thinking. You need to drink a full baby. You know, I got. Hey, you guys go for some pizza? I mean, we've been thinking all day. Well, hard day's thinking.
Jamba juice for babies. They just...
Yeah. It's crazy what's in there. But the thing is, I already knew all this shit. You know, although I didn't know the thing that oh, that fucker. He tried to downplay Epstein too. He was just some pimp. This is an asshole trying to tell me.
Vlad?
Yeah. What do the file's already out, and they have and that all that Rothschild shit, by the way. So I said before, if Epstein is dead, then he worked for Mossad 100%. If he's alive, then Mossad works under him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the second one.
And the mega group is the
mega group. That's exactly right. And he represents the Rothschilds. The Epstein, first of all, he's not some working class kid from Coney Island. All that bullshit they always do. They do it with Joseph Smith. They say he was an illiterate, poor country, whatever the fuck. Lies. Extremely educated and well connected. So's Epstein. The Epstein family have worked for the Rothschilds apparently for generations. That's in there too. I brought that up on the thing, and they go, "Oh, that wasn't proven."
Well, then Kurt, they say it's a left-wing publication. You read that from like Hertz or whatever.
So,
because I brought up
they tried to say that
too, and he goes, "It's left wing. It's left wing. It's how they discredit a lot of stuff."
Well, I know the ADL is doing the ICE agent exchange program with Tel Aviv, where there's an ICE office, and they're left wing. Oh, you mean the fake thing that I know? I just told you I know doesn't exist, and it's just Intel fucking covens. You scumbag, dude. It's really upsetting having someone like when I just let them, because I would like to be polite enough to give you the room to lie to me so we don't have to feel awkward, right? But the thing with these Eastern Bloc fuckheads, they're pushy. They're real fucking pushy. So they won't let you feel how you want. You better feel how they tell you. They mafia you. That's what he tried to do with me.
You have someone who super chatted you shekels, by the way, and they have
That's fine. Yo, listen. It's not the Jews. The Zionists kill the Jews on the regular. How do you think you got Israel? Who do you think was friends with Hitler out of the gate? The Rothschilds they don't live in Israel, do they? The Rothschilds? I don't think they do.
No, I think they live in Switzerland.
Yeah, they don't come up, but the Balfour Declaration, that's all them. And if you watch that video of old man Pindar, I believe his name is. If you watch old Pindar, the guy who looks like Pindar. You ever seen that Virginia Wilder talking about how his name is Pindar? It means the penis of the dragon. Do you know that?
No, I don't know that.
It's old school David Icke video. Him talking to Arizona Wilder, explaining how the royal family are all fucking lizards. Which of course they are. What do you think they're not? Do you think they're not lizards? What is wrong with you? People trash Harry. Why? Why, dude? He's like the best one probably, and he's a fucking lizard. They're all lizards. Oh, Harry's real bad. Yo, Harry, I think Prince Andrew still gets full paid security, don't he? But not Harry. But don't be too hard on Andrew. Prince Charles, did we all forget, got marriage counseling from Jimmy Savile for his wife who later died? Where did that counseling?
Is that true?
Yeah, it's a thank you letter for the marriage counseling.
That's awful.
Hey, England, are you stupid? When you saw that King Charles, your king, your fat-fingered lizard king, went to Jimmy Savile for marriage counseling, did you brush that off like imbeciles? And now you wonder why muzzy rape gangs run your country. Well, because your king's a rapist. Your king's a scumbag. He wants them to do that to you. You're not going to turn on your king? You're just going to be mad at the third worlders? You're not going to say F the crown? See, you're punks. You're all punks. You always got to hate your neighbor, not the fucking guy who put you in a pit fight with them like Gladiator. You're never going to do. That's how you know your enemy. They always want to redirect your attention back to the other skin color, the other religion. They never want you to look at your kings or your Rothschild. Rothschilds aren't the toppity top, obviously. You wouldn't know who they were if they were there, but they're the representatives of the tippity top. You know, they're very high up. They're above any of your fucking presidents. I'll tell you that. They're above Israel. Okay, they're above Bibi. Bibi works for those terrorists, the Gavir crowd. He works for them. The Lubavitch fuckers, he works for them. So
Yeah,
he answers the worst people. Epstein he answers to. He had to send Epstein. Epstein said, love that torture video. Are you okay? Somebody put it together. That's Bibi.
I keep seeing that this is like a midwit take where people think Epstein is like near the top, that he's not like a middle of
He's way higher than I thought. Ghislaine is above him. Ghislaine was always above him. I don't know why people think Epstein was above Ghislaine because he's a man. That's sexist. You know what? That's fucking sexist.
Dude, by the way,
Ghislaine is the daughter of the other guy who Israel killed and then gave him a hero's burial. So fucking and by the way, I think, in my opinion, fuck you if you can't prove Israel. Shut the fuck up. How do people try to gaslight you about shit at this point? It's like I'm a girl being cheated on by an obvious scumbag cheater, and everyone's telling me I'm crazy because I want to look at his phone. That's what America is, a bitch. America's a bitch. That's what America is. Why are there not mass like in Belgium in the Dutroux trials? And
Mark
everybody got
Dutroux,
and everybody got in the street and almost toppled Belgium until they threw a few more fish out.
That trial took like 20 years or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
and they had police in the house hearing the screams in the basement, and then they kept leaving, then come back, and they'd be like,
"We work for it because they're in on it." And the ones that like didn't know, but like didn't look into it, they were right there, but they didn't look into it for their career. I think you're worse. Because those animals that do those things, that's what they are. I mean, they're just garbage that does that. But you're like supposedly someone that don't do it, and you just stood by and you honored your blood oaths, these scumbags, and you didn't snitch.
People that buy
the only heroes, snitches. Start snitching, assholes. I'm not talking to gangsters. I'm talking to everybody in government. Break your vows and snitch, or you're nothing. You're a scumbag. You're part of the thing. It's time to snitch. It's time to fucking snitch.
Those guys get Michael Claytoned. They get dragged.
Yo, dude, I assure you, anybody tells me anything, I'm gonna blather it everywhere, and I hope you fucking Michael Clayton, you motherfucker. Please do, please do. I'm fucking old, dude. I don't give a shit. Dude, I don't have kids. I'm one of them new kind of wef people that don't know nothing, and I've never been happier. Fuck you.
Dutroux's another one of those guys where people are like, it's like Henry Lee Lucas or anything else. These guys go, I'm in a big cult. This is a big operation. I'm a small part of it.
Because it goes all the way up to the president and above the president.